Life is a time pass, क्या फर्क पड़ता है, कोई दिक्कत नहीं, पता नहीं, जो धारी राय सो भारी राय, nothing to do, nowhere to go, देखो सुनो मत बोलो, wherever, whenever, whatever you are, be 100% करे नाटक, किसी को आओ मत कहो, किसी को जाओ मत कहो, ना कुछ पाना ना कुछ खोना, who asked you live at zero complete level, मौज में रहो, be happy.
Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna, Sri Krishna. Gurur Brahma, Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo Maheshwaraha, Guru Sakshat Param Brahma, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah, Tasmai Shri Gurave Namah. Mattaha Smriti Jnanam Apohanancha Vedaischa Sarvai Ahameva Vidyaha. Whatever topic you may take, any topic. Like Tulsidaji says, Kamihi nari piyari jimi lobihi priya jimi dam. For a greedy person, money is the only criteria of life. There was one old man like me, and he had 3 sons, unlike me. It should be clear. And he was on the deathbed. So the doctors told, now it's all over, you can prepare. Take him for cremation. Now this greedy person was lying down, not yet dead, but any time he may collapse. So he has, because very rich man, he has 2, 3 sons. And then once one of the sons said, see, look here, our dad was the richest man of the town. We should not just take him like average person. We should take him in helicopter. The other said, who can see then? If you take him in helicopter, nobody will see the dead body. We cannot take. Okay. We'll do one thing. We'll make a big truck and nicely decorate and put his body and then take. So, helicopter too expensive. Getting a truck, decorating, it's too much of money. When they were discussing how much will be the budget and all that, finally that old man who was not yet dead, he said, don't waste money, I'll walk down. A greedy person cannot think anything except money. Exactly the same way, scriptures cannot do anything except bring you back to your own self. Whatever topic you may take. See? Take the topic of the world. Urdhva madashakam ashwatham pravuravayam. The whole world is described so exhaustively, beautifully. But for what? You should come back to yourself. Don't get lost in this world. See? And then the spiritual practice. Spiritual practice is not for making our life uncomfortable and miserable. The so-called spiritual people or religious people are more miserable than average people. All the time under tension. See, today was Gurvar, I have taken food on Gurvar, I should not have taken. Now what will happen, Swamiji? They come and ask us. What will happen? Go to hell, nothing else. Straight away. Don't lead a fearful life. See? And therefore, the idea is come back to your own self. That is the purpose. Therefore, when Bhagavan says, Vedaisya sarvai ahameva vidyaha, the purpose of all the scriptures is we must know who we are, not what we are. What we are, we know. Who we are. Sarvaihi Vedahi, all the scriptures aim only at this. We must know who we are. And depending upon the personalities, our scriptures give various types of paths. See? Like some people, they are very physical oriented. For them, it is told, do yoga. And what is the yoga? Yoga is twisting the body. They don't straighten the mind. They go on twisting the body. I was in China, and in one place some function was there. I was also invited. I went there. One man, 103 not out, standing on one leg, other leg on the back of his neck, and doing namaskar. Audience, if you can stand on one leg, if that is yoga, then all our flamingos are great yogis. Similarly, sitting in one posture without movement, steady. Somebody, I can sit for half an hour. How much you can sit? I don't sit at all. Then, in our India, buffaloes sit on the road 8 hours. We get a small mosquito and lands comfortably on our beautiful cheek to kiss us. We get disturbed. Meditation. And buffaloes, they sit. A truck comes. So what? Relax. Because too much body oriented. Now, the next type of people are those who are logic oriented. Why? Because the sky is too high. If you want to be happy in your life, delete these two words from your vocabulary. One word is why, and second word is how. On this question will come, but why? And then how? Our whole life is whiling away by howling at the life. Like suppose you tell, sit quiet and don't talk to yourself. But Swamiji, how can it happen? Then cry. But why we should not talk to ourselves? Talk. Who stopped you? For such people, they are self-inflicted. They can't be at peace with themselves. Then one other type of people are those who are very emotional. Non-stop leakage. Anything happens. Ganga, Yamuna, Saraswati. Because from here the rust comes. Constantly crying. Krishna, Krishna, Krishna. He told me, I'm telling you, he doesn't like crying people. See, you see my dress. The shirt and the lungi is matching, is it not? If we are devotees of Bhagavan Krishna, we should match with him. Did he any time cry? You have to match with him. See? So such emotional people, for them it is told, you should follow the path of devotion and love. Naradji tells in his Bhakti Sutra, what is devotion? Sahatu asmin parama prema rupa amruta swarupa cha. The first sutra is Bhaktim Vyakhyasamaha. Now we shall explain you what is devotion. And then he said, Satu, devotion is Asmin. He is pointing out by his finger to himself. Satu Asmin, Parama Prema Rupa, supreme love. In Brihadaranyaka Upanishad, mantra comes, the wife is dear to the husband, not for the sake of the wife, but for his own sake. The son is dear to the father, not for the sake of the son, but for his own sake. The food is dear to us, not for the sake of the food, but for our own sake. But we are dear to us for our own sake. Now the question comes, why do we love anything? We love anything if it is a source of happiness. Therefore, before marriage, there is love. Dash, dash, dash. After marriage, that source of happiness disappears. Therefore, what is that which gives us the maximum happiness? That we will love maximum. How simple it is. But normally we mistake and confuse with this principle called as love. Remember, love is not an action. Love is not a thought. Thoughts can come and go. Actions will begin and end. A boy loves a girl and a girl loves a boy. And what they call thereafter, such characters come to us also. Swamiji, please bless us. Say, why should I bless you? No, we have fallen in love with each other. So then I tell them, you have fallen? Where did you get hurt? Whenever you fall, you get hurt, is it not? And that hurting is called as marriage. Because I have fallen in love, the fall is an action. Now the second example. The mother loves the child. Now see, the mother does not fall in love with the child up to a particular age. And therefore, mother's love doesn't make you fall, but rise above. Rise above the personality, the personal comforts, sacrifice. See? So when a mother takes care of the child is hungry and she goes and prepare the food or take from the fridge and give it to him. That time, will that mother have that arrogance? See, I have given you food. No. See, friends, that love which is associated with anybody is not love. It is a cartoon of love. Love is never done. Now, what is the reason? The mother loves the child. What is the reason? The reason is she sees herself reflected in the child. Like we love our reflection in the mirror. See, friends. So what is pure love? Satu Asmin. Asmin means our divine nature. Atmanastu kamaya sarvam priyam bhavati. Husband and wife, I love you, I love you, I love you. After they get fed up. Yeah, I am not loving you enough. Then what? Let us part happily. Then they part happily. Because that love was not love. It was a risky investment. And therefore these things happen. Same thing happens when we so-called go for the spiritual path. There was one man in Canada, he called me. He said, Swamiji, I have decided to take sannyas and do meditation and realize. Please help me. I said, online? Because I was in India. No, I want to come to India and kindly tell me, where can I get good guru? And where I should go and stay? So when he asked me, where can I get good guru? I asked him, what is your budget? You are going for guru shopping, isn't it? Hey friends, Atmaiva Atmano Bandhu, Atmaiva Ripuratmana. Don't search for anything outside in this world. See, one more example about this funny love. I was in Kerala and staying with a Gujarati family. So she used to give me morning 4 o'clock tea because I take tea in the morning. So her son was studying for 12th standard or so. So she used to give him also coffee in the morning so that he can study or whatever. So she asked me one day, Amiji, I am giving you tea in the morning. I am giving tea to my son also. Now what is the difference between the two? I said, you love me, but you are attached to your son. Therefore, when you love me, you will not fall in love. But when you are loving your son, you are attached. What do you mean by attached? Suppose tomorrow he gets married to somebody whom you don't approve. No, Swamiji, my son is not like that. I said, yes, I know he is not like that. It's just an example. As if it was due to happen. Now that boy did his graduation, post-graduation and started, and he got married to a lady and got the dowry as a son of the lady. Dowry, you know? And then she came, Swamiji, why this happened? I said, I told you that time. That love which culminates in misery is a cartoon of love. Love can never make you miserable. If we love God and become miserable, it was not love, it was investment. See, my friends, Satu Asmi Parama Prema Rupa Amrita Swarupa Cha. And this love is immortal. It doesn't wane like the moon in the, the dark fortnight. Purnima, then 14, then 13, then 12 goes down. No. Amrita Swarupa Cha. So this love is immortal. Now find out what is immortal. Body, born, grows, dies. So love for body is not love. Love for relations is not love. Then love for the self. And what is that love for the self? Whom we love. Do we like him to become miserable? Whom we love, we expect that we should be a source of happiness, although it becomes a misery afterwards. I'm telling you my experience. You know, Bhagwan Krishna, he gave up one Devaki for a few years. And in exchange of her, he got Yashoda Maya. I gave up this Devaki and I have got a battalions of Yashodas around the world. So when I go and take food, say, no, I am done with it. Swamiji, I have prepared with such a great love for you. You don't take it. Mama, if I take, I will die, Baba. Never mind, Swamiji, please take. Sorry. Love. Is it love? To make somebody miserable? Friends, our love is imposing ourselves on others. See, the pure love is that which has zero expectations. All those parents who become frustrated because of their children, they had no love. They were attached. One example, one of my Punjabi friend, he was in love with one girl, got married, went to USA. And USA water and atmosphere and bhumi dosh is such that people become crazy there. Our Indian NRIs in Australia, I rate them 1,000 times better than those from in USA. But this I don't say there, okay? Because I have to survive there. So, when this happened, and then that girl separated from this boy because it is not her fault, bhumi dosh. Then he was going to his office and all that, came in contact with one girl, lady rather, and she was also same way, one daughter she had, and going by the same train from New Jersey to New York every day, working nearby office, slowly became friendly and decided to get married. So the mother, Swamiji, how can you expect me to say yes to him? I said, are you going to stay with your son throughout life? No. Do you want your son to be miserable or happy? Happy. He is happy with that lady. Why you come in our way? Friends, our love is not love. It's a demanding. Love doesn't demand. Love sacrifices. Another example, one very beautiful girl from Pune. Nice, those hazel eyes, fair complexion, good personality, very intelligent, and IT, and exported to some other country along with some group of, workers on some project. And when she was coming back to India after 2 years for a change, one of the boy from her own company didn't tell. He also got into the same flight. And, Hare, how come you are here? No, I also thought to go. And when they were in the air, he already spoke to the air hostesses and planned everything. And then it was announced. And then in the flight, he took out the ring and kneeled down and he proposed her. She's so beautiful. And he was little dark complexion and not matching to her standard of beauty. So they came to India. After they came, then the father said, no way. Then go to Swamiji. I am a problem for everybody. So they came to me. And then I said, hey, what is your opinion? Swamiji, there is nothing that I can say that I should reject him. I said, then get married. So her father became, somebody, you also say? I said, do you know why you are miserable? You are not miserable for any other reason. Only because your ego is hurt. Whenever you are seeing any other girls getting married, you are always thinking about it. Okay, when my daughter gets married, I will have this big hotel booked for that. And I will do this, I will do that, all blah, 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 blah. All your dream got shattered. And therefore you are miserable. Because I is hurt. We call it love. Friends, love never makes you miserable. See? And this can be understood only by analyzing our own experiences. We love something. Why? Because it is a source of happiness. See? And that which is a source of nuisance we don't love. Now, why we love ourselves most? Because we are the source of absolute bliss. Therefore, love means when the divinity expresses through us. That is love. But instead of the divinity, when the devil expresses, then demands, expectations start mounting. And then we start calculating. I have washed the dishes. You should cook the food. But I have done the vacuuming. You should put the clothes for drying. I have done the ironing. You go and do jhadu. Is that love? It's a bargain. In bargain, you are barred from any gain in life. Friends, therefore, don't get carried away by the emotional understanding of love. Love is sacrifice. Love is not demanding. Love doesn't bless. Love doesn't curse. Love accepts as the things are. When sometime our tongue is beaten by our teeth, underline our teeth. When our tongue is beaten by our teeth, will the tongue curse the teeth? Come on, this evening somebody is going to the dentist and you will be removed because you have beaten me. No. And sometime the tongue goes in between the teeth and digs all the stuff there, and when it comes out, will the teeth say, thank you, darling, you always help me. There is no curse, there is no blessing, because there is no sense of otherness. The mathematics of love is 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. On this I suffered. There was one couple and they came to me. Swamiji, do you remember us? I said, somewhere little bit, yes. No, you came for our marriage in such and such place. You blessed us. I said, yes, now I remember. And I remember also the blessing. Really? I said, yes. I said, my blessing to you, you were 1 plus 1 is equal to 1 in the mathematics of marriage. 1 plus 1 is equal to 1. It is neither 2 nor 11. Swamiji, that is the problem in our life. What is the problem? Problem is which one? One plus 1 equal to 1. Which one? Friends, the whole life goes only this. But then what is the solution? I said, yes, I got solution, no problem. I said, I got solution to all the problems, only think properly. All the problems are born out of wrong thinking. There is no other way. Wrong thinking should be corrected without creating a new thinking. See? So what is the thinking here now? I said, okay, answer my question, don't argue. Yes. How many years you are married? So I mean, you are married for 15 years. I said, you will keep on fighting for next 4 years. After that, you will be free from this problem. Why so? I said, you are teenagers, 15 years of marriage. So husband and wife, their ages are only 15, is it not? There is no fighting between the man and the woman. The fighting is between husband and wife. And the age of the husband and wife is equal. Does it happen that the husband gets married first and then the wife gets married first? No, they do the mistake simultaneously. See? So now you are teenagers, married for 15 years, wait for another 4 years. Then your teenage will be over. You will be beyond 19. Then you will come back and decide it is easier to deal with the known enemy than to deal with the unknown friend. And continue. See, friends, all the problems are born out of this wrong thinking. Correct your thinking. Don't demand love. Love is such, the more you give, the more it becomes. Knowledge is such, the more you give, more it becomes. Because knowledge and love, they are not two. They are one. In Bhagavad Gita, toward the end, Bhagavan Krishna says, Sarva dharman parityajya mamekam sharanam vraja aham tva sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami ma shusha. Give up everything. Give up everything. Divorce? No, 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 no. Bhagavan Krishna is talking. Understand his words. Give up everything in this world means what? See? One husband and wife came to me and he told me, Swamiji, I'm fed up of my wife. What should I do? I said, divorce, yaar. Get another wife. No, no, I can't. Why? She is earning. I can't divorce. I said, okay then. On your behalf, I will divorce. Can I divorce somebody else's wife? No. If this is clear, when Bhagavan says, give up everything, sarva dharman parityajya, find out what is yours. Is the body ours? Somebody created. And we are the tenants. See? When we occupy somebody's place with knowledge, it is called a gentleman. When we occupy some place and claim this is my place, there is a Nyaya Shastra, one Nyaya, Bhikshu Pada Prasarana Nyaya, where it is said, there was one Bhikshu and it was so hot and he was going somewhere, he saw a nice house, so he stopped there, knocked, and then the lady came and he said, Bhavati Bhiksham Dehi. So that lady gave him something. He said, it is so hot. May I sit in the veranda? Yes, sit here. Then he sat there, opened his food and all, they started eating. It was so hot, bright sun. So he had an umbrella. He fixed it there. And then when evening came, that lady said, now go. He said, how can I go? This is my place. See, my umbrella is fixed here. This is my place. We are like that. This body belongs to the parents. The first right on our body is that of our parents. When something is taken with the knowledge of somebody, it is called as a theft. When something is taken with a gunpoint, it is called a dacoity. We are all dacoits. And thereafter, we start living as the body, for the body, on everybody. So when Bhagavan says, Sarva Dharman Parityajya, means recognize this. This is just a place where we have come to stay. And then Bhagavan says, Sarva Dharman Parityajya, Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja. Discover who you are. Are you the body or someone supporting the body or someone living in the body as embodied? Find out. Then we will be able to working not at the body level. Then we will come to live at somebody who is living in this body. And then the inquiry begins. Who is this body? Am I mother, father, brother, husband, sister, wife? Am I a crowd? And when are they born? They are all born after body identification. So Sarva Dharman Parityajya means what? Whatever are your obligations, complete it and forget about it. And come back to your divine nature. That is pure love. But our love is, we go on demanding. We go on to Namaskar to Bhagwan and long Namaskar. Wait a minute. Or I have forgotten one more. Again, second Namaskar. You must have seen this Bhagwan have got this palm, isn't it? It is not Ashirvachan. Stop, enough. Not demanding or he knows what is our need. But instead of that, we keep on demanding. And when somebody comes and every time asks, first time somebody will listen, say, nahi yaar, ye roz ka hat ja. See, my friends. So, Sarva Dharman Parityajya, Mam Ekam Sharanam Vraja means discover who you are. Then what will happen? Aham tva sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami. I shall free you from all the sins of your life. See, the sins are defined in our scriptures in different ways. If you are taking food without offering to Bhagwan, it is a sin. If you are sitting not in a proper manner in the satsanga, it is a sin. If you talk loudly, insulting somebody, it is a sin. These are the KG1, KG2 sins. See, real sin is what? Real sin is whenever we are doing anything in our life, there are three possibilities. This I explained to you. Either we win or we are defeated. When we win, we gain. When we are defeated, we lose. When we gain, we are happy. When we lose, we are miserable. These are the three sins. Therefore, Bhagavan says, Sukha dukkhe same krutva labha labho jaya jayo tato yuddhayo yujjasva naivam papam avapsasi. So what is the papa? Papa is when we are functioning in this world, we allow impressions to be formed on our mind in the form of likes and dislikes. So likes and dislikes, these are the sins in our mind. Because our whole life is guided by only likes and dislikes. Like, I do not like this, what you call, eggplant. So whenever it comes in, oh God, and if you have to take food in a Punjabi house, gone. For Punjabis, Penganda Parta. It is a great delicacy. And when I go, they give this thing, when I look at it, how can you take this avatar here also? Isn't there any other way? Now, when you don't like something, it is falling, what you do? Take tissue paper, lift it and throw it away. But I can't do it. I'm a Swami. I can't do that. So, I take chapati, cover the whole thing without looking at it and put it in my mouth, take a glass of water. Thrown in the garbage can. Now that Mahamaya, she thinks, I liked it more. I will be miserable by guarantee, is it not? Because who is guiding my life? Personal likes and dislikes, is it not? What is the sin? Sin is when we are influenced by our personal likes and dislikes. Adapt yourself. But we are so much obsessed. I don't like that. I don't like that. Who cares? And because of that, we have a lot of expectations from others. I don't like children getting late in the morning. They should get up in the morning, 4 o'clock. Oldies in every house are problem for the youngsters. Old people have no problem to get up early in the morning because the whole night they don't sleep. So for them, getting up is never a problem. Youngsters are nicely enjoying their sleep up to 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock. So the oldies are jealous. He's sleeping. I can't sleep. Uthao. Arre? Because I don't like it. Who are you? Friends, if you want to get out of this virus of likes and dislikes, a simple rule I tell you. Write off your rights right away on anybody or anything. We have no rights on anybody in this world. May sevaka sacharachara rupa Swami Bhagavan. The day you write off your rights, you can never be insulted. You will be never miserable. That is the sin. Aham tva sarva papebhyo mokshayishyami. This is the sin. So live in this world in such a manner. Don't create friends and enemies. Shatro mitre putre bandhav ma kuru yatnam vigraha sandhav. In our happy mantra, it is kisi ko aao mat kaho, kisi ko jao mat kaho. Don't create friends and enemies in your life. Be friendly with everybody. Now another definition of sin. So I told you one definition is don't allow any likes and dislikes to influence your life. Accept the things as they come. And with simple rule, all that comes also goes away. Happiness come, goes. Miseries come, goes. Other misery come, they don't stop. Therefore, live in this world, but take care of your mind. A mind not carrying the burden of personal likes and dislikes alone can love pure love. Pure love is not contaminated by likes and dislikes. Pure love is like the love of the tongue and the teeth. How can this happen? Because tongue I am, teeth I am. They may be two. So perception of otherness is not the problem. But after perceiving the otherness, establishing the otherness is the problem. See, friends, when we thus keep on working on our mind, then we are practicing love. Otherwise, every now and then, like I get, all kinds of funny things, Swami, I love you, I love you. I get fed up of their love. And this love cannot be spoken in words. Like one small girl, she wrote me, Swamiji, I love you. That is what she wanted to write. But I love you, she has to express. So, Swamiji, I love. L-O-O-O-O-O-O-O. 4, 5 lines. O-O-O. At the end, V. Meaning what? I love you. Alright? Love cannot be spoken. It is such a pious, pure thing. It is not brought in the market, in writing. See, my friends. Now, what is that pure love? There is another text in Mahabharata where this sin is defined. This is the definition of sin I like the most. Anyatha santamatmanam anyatha pratipadyate kim tena na krutam papam chorena atma apaharina. We are essentially divine. Anyatha santamatmanam anyatha pratipadyate. But we have taken ourselves to be a body or the soul. Is it not a sin to occupy somebody else's house? See? Therefore, the real love is discover, then we are functioning through this body as per the norms of the society. Live that life cheerfully, but focus your attention on the divinity that you are. So the love doesn't take you away from yourself. That love which takes you away from yourself is asakti. Asakti can ja sakti. Tikti nahi. See? Most of the parents, it happens. When the children are small, they will be loving like anything. Without him, I can't, blah, blah, blah. Now the child is growing, and thereafter he goes to school, college, and job, and comes in contact with some girl and all that. And then he wants to marry her, and the father has already fixed something, blah, blah, blah. And then the cinema starts. But I have done so much for him. When he was small, he used to walk with me with my finger in the hand. Now he doesn't even look at me. My friends, I tell you, we like or don't like, who cares? The truth is this. After marriage, I'm telling under Indian condition. After marriage, the married boy is the most miserable one. He is caught between the two blades of a scissor. Above is wife, below is mother, and the Dumbo is in the center. When this was the case somewhere in Mumbai, so he came, Swamiji, I don't know what I should do. I said, I am for what? I can tell you. But one question, condition, you will not tell my name, okay? I said, you call both of them, wife and mother. Tell your wife, listen. You have no business to talk one single word, good or bad, about my mother, okay? When you say in a rude voice to your wife, your mother will start bloating. Mera betta. And then next, you tell your mother, Mom, listen. I don't want to listen one single word about my wife, okay? That float goes down. Net result is, you will be enemy to both of them. When you become enemy to both of them, enemies unite together. See? This comes in the 19th chapter of Bhagavad Gita. Don't try to please anybody in this world. God has failed. Has God make us happy? No. We the miserable want to make others happy. Tathastu. See, friends. Therefore, love is not an action that you have to do, but love is an understanding that you have to live 24/7. Our love is imposition. It is not acceptance. See? Therefore, when this love happens, then further Naradji says, in that love, there is no Ichcha, Dvesha, Raga, Kama, Krodha, Lobha, all Shadripus. Kama, Krodha, Lobha, Moha, Mada, Matsarya. All the 6 enemies will not overpower the devotee. So what is pure love? Pure love is that which has zero expectation from anything or anybody in the world. One young boy on Singapore airport, I was waiting for my flight. He came and asked, same usual questions. Swamiji, how come you are here? I said, by default. What answer can you give? You go running around the world, give talk to the people don't change. Don't you feel bad about it? I said, I am not mad to feel bad. Why? I said, I don't want them to become good. They should suffer. Then my market is maintained. If you are happy, who will come to me? Do you know the prayers of the doctors? Sarve bhavantu rogina. More the patients, happier the doctor. In the same manner, our prayer, I tell you, Sarve bhavantu ajnaninaha. They will be all miserable. Then my market is maintained. Friends, the more you have zero expectations, you can never be miserable. Therefore, I told that boy, I said, I don't expect and I don't want anybody to change. Be attentive. I love everybody as he or she is. So simple. If you love a donkey because it is a donkey, you can never be miserable. One mother, all the mothers are funny characters. One mother, she had a nice baby. And when they talk to me, they are frightened. Swamiji, see, my son is so beautiful, is it not? I don't know in what mood I was. I said, बचपन में गधे का बच्चा भी सुंदर दिखता है. In childhood, the donkey baby also looks beautiful, is it not? Thereafter, no tea, no coffee, no nothing. Friends, don't take life too seriously. Bhagwan has created this world for fun. Anandadeva kalvimani bhutani jayante. Anandena jatani jivanti. He has not created this world out of frustration. No. Only to express happiness. Can you imagine a drama or a movie? Will it run? One boy comes in a garden. Other girl comes in the garden. They look at each other. And dhadal, they fall in love. They get up. And then the boy goes to the girl's parents, girl goes to the boy's parents and tell, we want to marry. And both way, okay, get married and disappear. Will such a movie run? Now another plot of the movie. See, the boy comes, the girl comes. They look at each other. And from somewhere, Gabbar Singh comes. And he starts teasing that girl. And this boy, he dishing. And in that, he gets a terrible wound over here. Blood starts coming out. And then she takes her dupatta, tears it, and then tie it down, Sai Baba. And thereafter, that Gabbar Singh, he runs away. And now, this girl and the boy, both of them are looking only at the fan. So the old lady in that house tells her daughter-in-law, Bahu, see why our Dabbu is all the time looking at the fan? Is something wrong with him? They are vigilance officers in the house. They have no other business. So then the mother asked, why are you looking at the fan? I had to take your permission. He is already angry inside. मजा आया ना? This is what samsar is. थोड़े गम है, थोड़ी खुशियाँ. You may be Bengali and you may be eating rasgulla, yet in between you require achar, papad, chutney. Is it not? In the same manner, that life which doesn't have problem, if you want to be living at a zero desire level, you die. Life is an expression of problems for ourselves and for others. Create problem for others, you are still alive. Hey friends, therefore, love is accepting the world as it is. And that can be done by our Mahamantra. Jyothari Rai, Somari Rai. See? Oh Lord, whatever you say is right. In other words, let us not give ourselves any choice. Lesser the choice, more the happiness. Zero choice, 100% happiness. That is love. Therefore, love is not an emotional crackdown. Most of the people under the disguise of love, they are emotional. Emotions are the ornament on our personality. But emotionalism is a scar. And such emotional people are problem to everybody. Wherever they go, again and again crying, what happened? See, in our Hindu marriages, you must have seen, this happened in India, Pune. Some of these Westerners came also for the marriage. And when they see us, they have got questions. I'm a questionable personality. So he saw that. And when at the time of departure, the girl cries and all that. So, Swamiji, why this girl is crying? I said, because she is leaving her parents and therefore she is crying. But she is not going to the forest, she is going to her husband. I said, yes, but this is how it is, tradition, and also her love for the parents. So, but the boy is not crying. I said, no, rest of the life, boy cries. Girl cries only once, and he cries for the whole life. And then it is okay. If friends, discover joy. You are happiness. And therefore, we love ourselves the most. Discover this. And if you are happy, you will never make others miserable. If you are miserable, you will never like others happy. You know, Bhagwan created this world for fun. He told me. There's nothing to be serious about it. And therefore, what he does, he brings two opposite poles, cathode and anode. Then only there is a spark. So the man and the woman, they come together, get married. Now the wife is such that the moment she lands on the bed, she starts the saptaswar. Krrr, krrr, and the man is, she doesn't get sleep at all. So when she starts snoring, this man, no, because he is not getting sleep. See, in the same manner, a person who is miserable, he doesn't like others to be happy. Like many people tell us, Swamiji, you tell all the time, be happy, be happy, be happy. Get married and show how to be happy. Is marriage a license to be miserable or what? Tathastu, continue. See, what we do, we justify our miseries. Don't justify you are miserable. See? And therefore, don't take life seriously. And once you develop this, I call it a WQ. You know IQ? What is IQ? It is not intelligent quotient. IQ, my Q. Usko maro. WQ means wit quotient. Wit quotient is you are able to see a joke in everything in life. When you see any joke, you can never be miserable, is it not? Like who told me? He told me. Swamiji, see, you just came and people are laughing and happy. I said, yes, I am a joker. Don't you look at the cartoon and laugh? So when I come here, Swamiji, you come and people laugh. I must be a joker. Look at the world with this vision. You will never be miserable. Don't become serious in life. Spirituality is not, you will be hanged after satsanga. No. Spirituality is relax, relax, relax. And then you will see everywhere, so much of fun is happening. One man came in the evening home and he was so frustrated And he was talking soliloquy to himself. Wife was also there. I don't know whose face I have seen in the morning. My whole day was useless. She is very cool. How many times I told you, don't shave early in the morning, stand in front of the mirror. That is why your day has gone like that. Relax. But then we start, I think today it must be Rahu Kal and it must be the, this nakshatra, that nakshatra. I should have gone, I think I left the left step first or the right step first. Hare Ram, 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 Ram. You are the Rahu. What Rahu Kal? Relax, relax, relax. Therefore, our Mahamantra is, na kuch pana, na kuch khona. You have nothing to gain in life. You have nothing to lose in life. You cannot deny yourself. Therefore, you cannot lose yourself. And nothing is yours. Therefore, nothing you lose. See, when I go from this place, will I say, oh, I have lost that such a beautiful temple? No, it is not mine. How can I lose it? With this understanding, when you live your life, you will be practicing real love in your life. So don't make love as an emotional crack, but it is an intelligent understanding of life. Om Purnamadaha Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. Hari Om. Sri Gurubhyo Namaha. Hari Om.